All right. Mic has been paired. We're going to see while we're getting ready. Okay. I'm wondering if I can switch this like from this view to me filming. So we're going to learn as we go today. We are. And I'm going to start with getting my hair up and out of the way because we are cooking in the kitchen. So while I'm waiting, I don't see how many people are in here with me. So if you can let me know in the chat if you're in here, it would be greatly appreciated. It looks like it has 2 waiting and 2 thumbs up, but on this, I'm not sure how to tell how many people are in here unless you get in the chat. Okay. All right, the hair is up. It's out of the way. I needed that to be done. And let's get a glass of wine. Susie needs a glass of wine. So let's do that. Because I have a half a bottle of wine that needs to get used up. So let me get that. All right. I'm going to walk across the kitchen to the wine glass right there on the table. Okay. Because we can't cook without some wine. We can't do that. Okay. This is a cheap $5 bottle of wine from Walmart. And yeah, we're going to use some of it today. I see hearts coming up, but I don't see any chats. So I can't see anything. So Nessa, you're going to have to take over, Nessa, because I knew that this was going to happen, that this might be a problem. So Nessa, let me know if you're in there in the chat. Because I don't even see the chat. I don't see chat at all. Hi, everyone. It looks like it's showing 18 people in here. All right. It looks like it's showing 18 people in here, and we're 4 minutes we're 4 minutes early. So yeah, so we're going to enjoy some wine together. Okay. I'm looking for the chat. I don't see the chat. I'm looking to make sure that y'all can hear me. You should be able to hear me. Well, we had 14 in here. Now we're down to 7. All right. I'm trying to figure this out. I do not want to hit in the live. I don't want to do that. Hey. Down to 5. I don't know what's going on. I'm afraid to touch buttons. Okay, I didn't want that. So let me get rid of that. What's this plus sign? I didn't want that. So let me get rid of that. Hey, everyone. Hey. All right. We're down to 3. I don't know what's going on. Well, you guys are coming along with me because I'm going to go to my computer and see if I can figure out what's going on. Okay? Before this actual live starts, we got 2 minutes. So y'all follow me. All right? Follow me and let's find out what's going on. Come on. Come on. Going down my hallway. This is a hot mess, but it's my first live, so cooking in my kitchen and tripping over Chico's toys on the way. All right. We're doing that. We're doing it. Okay. We're doing it. All right. We're doing it. We're now in my office to see if I can figure out what's going on. Because nobody's answering in my vocal, nobody's answering in the chat, nobody's doing anything. I don't know if you can hear me. Okay, I already see a problem. My camera is sideways. That's one problem. Let me put my headset on and see if I can hear myself. Let's see if that's another problem. Now let's see if I can hear myself. I'm watching my own live stream right now. Okay, no sound. This is crazy. It says the mic is on. Okay, let me do some other things. Let's take my mic off and disconnect it all. And I still don't hear anything. I'm trying to get this worked out. Hold on. This is why I started a little early. I have it on all the way up the volume. Oh my God, what's going on? Okay, I may end up having to stop this stream. Hi Tina, can you hear me? Okay, that's good. Okay, because I don't hear myself. All right. Is it sideways for you? Okay, I'm flipping back because I was messaging. I'm sideways. All right. Okay, well, hold on. I'm going to move my camera. Okay. I'm going to move my camera around and we're going to see what happens. All right? Y'all, no judgments, okay? No judgments. I'm taking this off because I don't need the headset. Y'all can hear me. That's all I need to know. Okay, so I'm learning how to use this camera live in no judgments, please. Because I'm learning. Now, is it straight? Now I can see it. I'm watching my own live to see what's happening, okay? So now I have this and I have it straight and you can hear me, right? All right, that's good. I'm waiting for my moderator to get in here. That's what I was messaging. Okay, I was messaging. Nessa, where are you? I'm waiting for you. Okay, Nessa, you said you'd be ready. Where are you? Y'all hit those, 100%, the loves, the hearts, all of that. It lets people know that I am live right now. I can see there are 9 people in here right now. There were 14, but I had some issues with everything. But now I know what I need to do. And so it's going to be a vertical live instead of a horizontal live when I do cooking. Hi, Cheryl. Hi. Okay, now we're going to take you into the kitchen, all right? And we're going to get busy. I'm going to try some things. I'm going to learn some things. It's my first time, so I'm going to have to learn some things with the tools that I have. Because remember, my channel is all about saving money, using what you have, using up things that you have in the refrigerator um, for me, in a keto-friendly way. And so that's what we're going to be doing tonight. I do have quite a few things in the refrigerator that need to get used up, so we're going to be using them up. And so let me get in the kitchen. Y'all follow me. No judgments, please. You're going through my house. All right, here we go. All right. So, I'm trying to get the there we go. I'm trying to get the tripod stretched back out. Hi, Nessa. Good to see you. I want you to meet my moderator, Nessa. Nessa, this is everybody, all right? We're going to be learning today. That's what we're going to be learning. And you know what we're going to be learning with? We're going to be learning with a glass of wine. That's what we're going to be learning with, all right? It's about using up what I have in my refrigerator today. That's what it's about. So I have a half a bottle of wine that needs to get used up, so we're going to use it up. Now what I want to do is this. We're going to start off with me flipping the camera around. Let's see if I can do it on a live. This is the first time I'm ever going to do this. And we're going to get started in the kitchen because I want to make sure that I am respectful of your time as well as Nessa's time, and try to keep it under an hour. All right. Y'all see my lunch kit right there. It's ready for tomorrow because guess what? Yesterday was double bingo. Tomorrow I'm going to bingo again because I'm the bingo lady. I enjoy bingo. And so y'all going to get a video of me out and about with bingo from yesterday. It's coming up. And I'm getting prepared. This is part of this preparation is for my my bingo tomorrow. And so let's get this camera turned around and let's see what we're gonna. Let's get this started. Let's see if I can do it. There it is. It's turned around. All right. So I am going to get this started over here. All right. Look at me. I'm doing it. Look at me. I'm doing it. Okay. No judgments here. Okay. I've got the seasonings over there like I want. I've put the towels back there. You see right there. I've had to put the towels back there because I hang them off of my stove right down here. Okay. And Chico has learned to pull them off. And I don't want to trip over them. So I have them over there, right over there, okay? So that I don't get them, I don't trip over them. I don't get, Chico does it behind my back. He waits until I walk past it and then he jerks it down. And so he is a smart dog, y'all. He is a smart dog. Cheers, everybody. I'm going to have me another sip of this wine. I got my electrolyte drink here. I got my coffee here. I got the wine here. We're doing it, all right? We're doing it. All right, the first thing I want to do is, y'all know I make my own broth. This is turkey broth, and I'm going to be making a turkey miso soup. So I'm going to start off with my own homemade turkey broth, and you heard it pop. You heard that lid pop? That's what you want. In goes my broth, and I'm going to add an equal amount of water to that broth because that is very concentrated broth. Okay, and now I'm going to take my jar. I'm going to go ahead, and it's going right into the dishwasher. Okay, we're going to get this cleaned up, and the lid is going in the trash because I try not to use the lids over again. So I'm going to get that going and heating up. We're going to get that going and heating up. Then I'm going to bring y'all over. Y'all, if you get dizzy, close your eyes for a second. I'm going to bring you over to my chopping board over here. All right? And we're going to get busy on the vegetables that is going in this soup. Okay. Oh, let's get this in here. This is the miso. And I got this from the food bank free. I've never used miso before. We're going to figure it out on our own. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of miso in this. So, give me a minute. And Chico is right underneath my feet, everybody. He is right there. Y'all know that's how he broke his toe. I stepped on his foot. So we're going to take this miso, and I am going to measure it out to 2 tablespoons. I don't have 20 cameras, so I have to use the same one camera. All right, but we're going to get it done using what we have, including equipment. So, tablespoon number 1 is going in. All right. And this is going to be my seasoning, okay? This is going to be my seasoning. I did get approval from my coach to go ahead and use miso, just use it sparingly. All right, because it does have 9 carbs in it per tablespoon. And so I'm going to try to make this soup 3 to 4 meals. That's what I'm going to try to do, using the vegetables that I can have on my primary list. Okay, 2nd tablespoon of miso is going in. I've never cooked miso soup. I've had it, but I've never cooked it. So this is going to be a first for me. 2nd tablespoon is going in. This was actually a request from a viewer. One of the viewers asked me if I was going to make miso soup, and I told them that I was, because I got the approval. I had to wait and see if I was going to get the approval from my coach. All right, that's done. We're going to come in with a whisk and get that miso mixed in to the broth. I do believe that it's mixed in. There we go. Now I'm going to bring you back over to the vegetables. I'm going to get the miso. I'm trying real hard not to make you dizzy. I'm going to get the miso back in the refrigerator. Where's a lid to this? Here it is. It's clear, so it's hard to see. And if this is good, then I'll be using the rest of this. Okay. But it's an opportunity for me to learn to use this free of charge because I got it from the food bank. All right, the vegetables that are going into the miso soup is going to be, I'm going to take, these are all, I got these from Walmart this week on the Walmart grocery haul, and I'm going to split this in half. Half of it is going to go in this soup, and half of it is going to go for a side for the chicken salad. So I'm going to slice these up into half moon, yeah. Okay. This is going to go in to the pot of soup. And then this is a zucchini that I got from the grocery store, Walmart. Remember, it was free of charge too. Uh-oh, you see the spot? You see that? We're gonna dig deeper and see how far that goes. We're gonna go one more slice. One more slice. Sometimes you end up with that. Now it's no color, discoloration. All right. Then, just like the other one, I'm going to cut it in half. Half of it is going over here. The other half is going to go into the soup. Now you put the vegetables you want to in your miso soup. This is what I chose to do. Because summer squashes are on my eating plan, so zucchini and yellow squash both. All right, into the pot the zucchini goes. Now we got yellow squash, we got zucchini. I hope you guys are seeing this and my arms are not in the way. Okay, we have some green onions here. I'm going to take about 6 of them and I'm going to dice them up. That's going to add a lot of flavor to that broth. Plus, it's a vegetable that I can have. And when the video comes out on me prepping for this, you will see that these were pretty dry and in the bottom of my refrigerator, and I lost them, like they were hidden in there. And so I found them today, so I was like, okay, we're going to use them up in this soup. And in the this fried squash that I'm going to make as well. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I got one more. So 6 is going to go into the fried squash and 6 is going to go into this soup. Okay, let me get this one chopped up. Here we go. In goes the spring onions. Then we're going to come in with bell pepper. Y'all know the seasonings that go into your broth is what's going to make the soup. so I am cutting out the seed pod. Watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull that stem out. I'm going to pull this stem out. I'm going to pull this out. And I'm going to pop off the seed pod. And there you go. That is how I take care of a bell pepper. You do it your way, I do it my way. So I've got 4 of these. I'm going to use 2 of these in this soup. And we're going to slice these up and then we're going to dice them. I do have a nice little dicer, but getting that dicer out and all that stuff it'll waste time on a live. So we're just going to do it really quick on this nice little tiny cutting board. Okay. There's one piece of that. I am going to take this white out. Okay. Sometimes they tend to be bitter, so I'm just not going to risk it in my soup. Okay. And there we go. Bell peppers are going in to the pot of soup. Chico, I want y'all to see this. Hold on a minute. I'm going to show y'all. I want you to see it. Look where he's at. Right where I'm standing. Right where I'm standing. And he wonders how his toe got broke. In goes the bell peppers. The next item that's going to go into that soup over there, I'm going to leave the camera over there so you can see it, is you cannot have a good soup without some garlic. You got to have some garlic. Oh, Susie, man. I'm going to put, 2 teaspoons. This is a teaspoon that you eat with. Y'all, look at that. Look at that broth coming together. Look at that. This is going to make some good soup. I'm telling you already. I am going to rinse off that miso off of that spoon because there's no use in wasting that little bit of miso seasoning in there. Okay. And the last ingredient that's going in this soup I'm going to bring you over here. Yeah, Tina, celery would be good in it, but I don't have, wait, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Thank you for reminding me. I do have some celery in the freezer that needs to get used up. Thank you. See, I do listen to y'all. Okay, this is frozen celery that I've had in the freezer. We're going to throw some of it in there. Frozen celery. Yep. We're going to do it. There you go. Actually, I'm going to put the rest of it in there. I need to get it used up. Good for me. Let's get it used up. There you go. Frozen celery. The rest of it's out of my freezer now. There you go. Good idea. So we got the celery. Now, the next thing. And Chico's going off. No neighbors better come over here and knock on my door. Not while I'm on a live. Welcome to the chaos in my house. What you don't see behind the scenes. All right, we're back at the chopping board because the next ingredient, final ingredient, is going to be, unless y'all come up with something else that needs to go in there. is going to be the turkey. Remember the turkey that I told you that I cooked at Thanksgiving that I needed to get used up? Well, guess what? I'm going to be using it up. Okay? I'm going to take the skin off of this because I do not want the skin in the soup. I want the protein off of this. And y'all, this turkey was good. It was good at Thanksgiving. But y'all know that I live by myself. So this, you know, this was too much. A whole turkey is too much for me. So I had to find a way to preserve it. And this is what I did with it. So we're going to take this turkey. We're going to chop it up in cubes. Okay, I'm going to take this one over there, clear my cutting board, and I'll be back. She goes right under me, people. Oh. All right. Chico, move out the way, baby. And then I hope y'all can see this. We're going to slice this the same way we slice the other one. And then we're going to dice it. And this is going to use up the rest of that turkey breast. I have a whole other turkey breast in the freezer. Just waiting. Chico, you got to move, baby. Don't make me have to kennel you. All right. All of that is in there. This is going to be, let me wash my hands. Turkey. To the chaos of Susie's house. Welcome everybody. Alrighty, there's the soup. Okay, it's now. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with reality. You're right. There's nothing wrong with reality TV. All right, that's what y'all are getting tonight. You sure are. Now I'm looking for, here we go, a soup spoon, or a spoon. And now this is going to make a nice little hearty soup. Okay? I want y'all to see how it filled up this pot. And this is going to make 3 to 4 servings of this soup. Okay? And it's only half of each squash, 6 of the onions, 2 teaspoons of garlic, 2 tablespoons of miso. This is how I create on the fly. What else did I put in there? I'm not putting any salt and pepper in there until I try the broth. I want the broth to come up and boil for a little bit, and then I'm going to try it and see if it needs any more seasoning. I have it there ready, but I'm not going to put it in there until I'm ready to put it in there, okay? I'm going to bring you back over. Ooh, Chico. I almost stepped on it, folks, right here live. I almost did. Because I get busy stepping backwards and forwards in the kitchen, and he's just right up underneath my feet. Spice learned. Okay? But I didn't break his toe. Okay? I did break Chico's toe. Okay, so I'm going to clean everything. And while this is coming up to a boil, and I'm going to turn it down and let it simmer for about good 30, 45 minutes. I'm going to bring you in and show you what we're going to do in this pot right here. Okay? So, Chico, I need you out of the way. You're making this difficult, Chico. I'm going to pull another chopping board out. This is why I keep these chopping boards right here. Is because I like to be able to reach up here and get these chopping boards when I need them. That's why I keep them here. And so these vegetables are going to go in 2 more dishes that I'm going to be making. I may make them on this live, I may not. We'll see. Okay. So the rest of these bell peppers are going to get chopped up. Really quickly and simply. Okay. I like to have my stuff where I can reach them. So, nice and simple and easy for y'all. Y'all see that? Really easy and simple. This is why I arranged this way. Here we go. We got the bell peppers. Now we're going to take the onions. We're going to do the same thing with the onions. We're going to put the onions right up here. Then we're going to take the zucchini and slice it up. The other half of the zucchini. The zucchini here. Then yellow squash. Half moons. There we go. Okay. Let's head on over to the skillet now. You see that? It's coming up to a boil. I'm going to turn it down and we're going to let this simmer for a good 30 minutes or so. I was hoping that we would get done in an hour. We'll see. We will see. All right, in here, y'all know that I've been working through this oil. So guess what? I'm using the last of it in this dish. Done. Done. I'll let that oil come up to a heat up. And while that's doing that, I'm going to put these few dishes in the dishwasher because y'all know I like to clean as I go. I like to clean as I go. I don't want to have to clean when I get done. Very few cleaning while I get done. Okay. And as quite simple and easy to do it as you go. So that's what I'm doing. All right, Chico, get out of the dishwasher, Chico. All right. So this is pretty much, the sink is empty now of dirty dishes, just like that. It took me less than a minute. I am going to add in, I want y'all to see this. Look, see how close he is to the skillet. I want y'all to see this. And this is ongoing every time I cook. All right, half of the onions. I'm going to turn this down a little bit because I don't want to, I don't want it hot, like too hot. Half of the onions is going in. Okay. Half of the bell peppers is going in because I'm saving the bell peppers for, and the onions, these are my seasoning, and I'm saving those for another dish that I'll be making either tonight or later. Okay, Chico. We got that going. I may end up having to stop and kennel Chico simply because I'm afraid I'm going to step on him. And I want y'all to see that we're doing a dance. Okay? Do y'all see that? We're doing a dance. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons of garlic. You can't have a seasoning blend without garlic, in my opinion. Okay. I'm done with the garlic, so I can put that away. But, hold on a minute. I got something else that I picked up at the grocery store that might be really good in this. I'm pretty sure it will. So I'm going to bring you all over here. Okay. Coming in those mushrooms that I picked up at Walmart. And we're going to take, I don't know, 3 or 4 of these mushrooms. Going to go and wash them. They're pre-washed. The package says they're pre-washed, but I'm going to wash them again. Okay. Then I'm going to use my towel here to dry them off as much as I can. And we're going to come in and slice these up. So this is going to add a nice addition to the zucchini, fried squash that I'm making. Where are you, Chico? Okay. All right, I'm going to bring you over here, right here. And we're going to get this exactly where I want it. I want it to brown up. I want that that brown bits in the bottom of the skillet. I want the onions and the garlic to get browned and turn brown. Okay. Now, I'm going to take a sip of wine because we need it. Cheers, everybody. Y'all got to make cooking fun. I've always enjoyed cooking. Move out of the way, Chico. And then I'm going to saute the mushrooms with it. Oh, Susie! And now you know why I wipe down my stove every time I cook. Let me get my tongs out. We are not wasting that mushroom. It's going back in. And now, in goes the squash. Y'all know I forgot one ingredient in my pantry. All right. I forgot one of my ingredients in my pantry. Y'all gotta have fun if you're cooking. I'm just saying, all right? I'm gonna let that saute. Y'all watch it. I'll be right back. I forgot one ingredient in my pantry. I'll be right back. Did y'all watch that? I hope you did. I'm going to get my reader glasses on so I can see. Yes, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not watching the chat, the live chat, because I'm busy cooking and trying to get it under an hour. All right? I'm trying, okay? And so that's what Nessa's there, all right, for y'all. Nessa's there to keep y'all entertained a little bit in the chat. All right, I did get the one ingredient that I have plenty of in my pantry that I'm working on getting used up. And so now this is sauteing a little bit. I want it to saute a little bit, but I'm also going to add in a little bit of water into this. And the reason is because y'all know that one of the things the doctor has told me is that I need to be having bouillon in my diet, okay? If you see those bits, that's flavor. And so I want to get that flavor up off of the bottom of the pan and into the vegetables. How am I going to do it? This is how you do it. It's a really simple method. And this is why I keep my measuring cups and within arm's reach, because when I'm cooking, I don't want to have to. I'm going to put about a half a cup there so far in there. And then one of my friends in Slovakia turned me on to this seasoning, and I don't even know the name of it anymore. I'll have to go look it up in my Amazon order. But it is kind of a bouillon that has a it has some seasonings in it, but it also has some like dried artichoke. I'm not sure what all is in there, okay? But I have 2-quart jars of it. 2-quart jars of it. So I'm incorporating it into my meals as much as possible. And this is going to be a nice side dish, low carb, very, very low carb. I'll do the math on the carbs when I get done. I create first, and then I'm going into my cabinet where the pans are right now. And we're going to put the lid on us and let this simmer. Just like that. We're going to come back over here to this miso soup. And now that this is simmered up a little bit, I'm going to check the broth. Okay? I'm going to check the broth. Remember, the meat's already done. It's just the zucchini, the squash has to get done. So I'm going to get me a soup spoon, and we're going to check this broth out. I don't want to burn my mouth. Oh. Yes. Needs no seasonings whatsoever. Yep. Don't need no salt, nothing. That miso seasoning, I'm going to be using it. I'm going to be using it quite a bit. That miso soup, as soon as the zucchini gets done, it'll be done. And that's what I'm going to have for dinner tonight is the miso soup. This are side dishes that I'll be making. That I will be going with me throughout the week. Okay? So let me move you back over here so I can show you the next step in what I'm going to be doing tonight. Back over to my workspace right here. There's a reason why I have this here all the time. And I'm about to show you why. Okay. All right. I'm getting my chopping board that I had the vegetables out on. I'm getting that back out. Y'all remember that last week I got a rotisserie chicken from the food bank. Okay? It's time. It's time, people. It's time to deal with this chicken. I thought it out. So now I'm coming in. And we're going to deal with this chicken together. You and I. We're going to deal with this chicken. Okay, here we go. I just washed the plate. And we're going to chop it up. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a leg and a thigh. First I'm going to get rid of this, whatever they tied it up with. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this. Take a leg and thigh off, and we're going to carve this chicken up. And these are going to be my sides. My main course. Chicken for the remainder of the week. Okay? Leg and a thigh there. Look at that. The thigh bone came out. Did you see that? That is how... Matter of fact, I'm just going to take the bone. I'm going to debone it because look, that's how well this is done. It's just coming, falling off the bone. Good. Falling off the bone, people. All right. we're going to take the bones out. We're going to take off the wings. Easy and simple. Just like that. I don't know what that is. We're going to set that over there. And I'm just going to strip off the meat off of the wings and keep the bones off to the side. We're going to do that with this one as well. See that thigh meat? I'm going to take that off. I'm going to do this with this wing meat as well. We're just going to debone it. That's what we're going to do. Okay. I hope you're seeing it. No, you're not. Hold on. There we go. I'm deboning the chicken. Move out of the way, Chico. Then I'm going to come in and pull the whole entire breast off of the chicken. Carve this chicken. And I'm going to do the same on the other side of the chicken. Carve that breast off. Just like that. Look at the wishbone, the baby wishbone. Ah. All right, we're pulling all the meat off of this chicken. As much as I can get off the chicken. I'm checking everything. I want all this meat. Okay. Now, this is the carcass that's left after the meat. What I'm going to do with the carcass that's left after the meat is this. I'm going to take it. This is the bones. It's all going to go into a Ziploc bag that I had prepared, ready for this. And all of this, when I have time on the weekend, is going to make a nice chicken broth. All of those seasonings from the rotisserie chicken is going to go into that chicken broth. And I'll be using the chicken broth. Either I'll can it, like I used that turkey broth that I just used the turkey broth. I'll can it. And you know what else? Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm going to take the skin off, because I'm pretty sure I'm not even going to be eating that skin. Okay? But what I will do is it will make a great flavoring for the chicken broth. This skin has all that seasoning on it. And so we're not going to waste any of the chicken. The chicken gave its life for us to have some food. We're not wasting any part of it. And so this is going to make some nice bone broth for later use. I'm trying to pull all of the skin off that I know I won't be eating, so it can be used in this bone broth. All right. I think I got it all. No. Here's the skin off of it. Oh, there's a piece of bone. Anything that is... Oh, here's a piece of bone. Thought I got it all, but I didn't. Look at that. All right. All the skin is off of this. Okay. Now, this is going into the freezer, and it's going to be making me some bone broth in the future. Now I can take this and put it in the sink. Wash my hands. Give everything a stir. Let me pan you over here. We're going to come in and give everything a stir. Let me pan you up just a little bit. Chico's still underneath my feet. All right. Now we have the squash ready. Y'all to see that's going to make 2 nice servings of squash side. And the soup is ready. So let's dish us up a bowl of miso soup. I'm going to turn this on. But first, we're not done yet. Bones are going into the freezer to be used for tomorrow at a later date. Okay. Let me wipe this off. This is eco-friendly cleaner put out by Amway. I use Amway cleaner in my kitchen because I have for many years since I was a child. My mom did. All right, now we're going to get this all cleaned up and wiped down, sterilized with all of the meat that we used. And then, this is why I keep this here. Y'all watch. Okay, you ready? Chico, out the way. Okay. This was supposed to come with a cutting blade, but it did not. But that's okay. I've learned to deal with it without the cutting blade. Here we go. It makes it quick and easy and simple for me to take this meat, whatever I need to go in the refrigerator, and it sticks to pretty much anything. I do not buy store saran wrap, cling wrap anymore. I go to the commercial stuff. And this is the reason. It's because it's really simple and easy. When I worked in kitchens, we used this stuff. Now this is going in the refrigerator, and I'm going to be making chicken salad out of it. I'm going to put some of that chicken with the sides that I just made, and making me meals to go as I, go. All right. So this is all going into the refrigerator for future meals. Future me is going to say, "Thank you, Susie. Thank you." Okay. This can go back in here because I only used it to cut the plastic with. There we go. Like that. Cleaned up. And, oh, I'm not done yet. These, quick and simple and easy for me to put it in the fridge. This was one of the best buys I ever made. Was getting myself commercial wrap for my kitchen. Okay. That's going in the fridge. Got one more. This one is bell pepper. This one is onion. see, that lid, when I got it, it was all busted up. The wrap was fine. It's just the box was completely busted up. There we go. Now it's ready for the next one. Just like that, I've got all this wrapped up, put up. Got it all done. Within the hour. Yep. Now, let's enjoy some of the miso soup. Now that I have everything. It's easier to do the bowl than the pan. Here we go with some miso soup. I'm sorry y'all looking at the cabinet counter. Chico, move out the way, baby. Serving a miso soup. Let me get this, hold on a minute. Thought I was done, but I'm not. Let me rewrap the rest of these mushrooms up. Okay. Trying to show you how y'all can get in and out of a kitchen and make 2 or 3 meals in an hour. It can be done. All right, miso soup. Is it even good? Let's see. I already tried the broth. The broth was spot on. Okay. A little bit of squash, a little bit of broth. Everyone, this is amazing. I blew that right off the spoon. That's amazing. That's amazing. Now, I'm going to bring you over and we're going to try that side of zucchini, of squash, fried squash. We're going to give this a try. We're going to see how it is. I want a piece of zucchini, a piece of yellow squash, and a mushroom in there. Oh, it's hot. Oh, the flavor of that. That, my friends, is so good. So good, I have to go in for another bite. That is good. Cheers, everybody. I am going to sit and enjoy that miso soup for dinner tonight while Chico's barking. I am going to do this and do this and say hello and say goodbye for the evening. I want to thank you all for coming in and joining me today and joining me for my first cooking live while Chico's going off. Okay. This is how it goes. And y'all have a good evening. And above all, I want you to be blessed because you all bless me each and every day. And I'll see you guys on Sunday when I do my Sunday live. Okay? Bye-bye.